what's going on, y'all? It's Marky Valentine's back with another video, man. I've said animators deserve so much more love, and if it's up to me to get them the love that they need, that they deserve on their videos and their content, bro, I'll do it. I don't even care. Well, Yo-Yo 808 and Devontae the One. Those are some of my favorite animated storytime YouTubers, right? But Yo-Yo, he dropped this one. He said, falling in love with the school of thought. It's almost inevitable that a man is gonna fall in love with a bop, bro. With just a bop. And you can't even do nothing about it. I have seen it so many times. People just love that girl that everybody else just been going through. And then it's just crazy that it always ends up back to you being the one that you want to just take seriously. I'm just saying, that's just my personal experience, right? Because no, you're not gonna take me serious. I'm just like the other ones. Do that. What you did to them to me is all I'm saying. But yeah, man, if I hit that sub button, man. We hit that 100 subscriber goal. Super excited about that. Super blessed about that. Any other videos y'all want me to react to, just leave a comment down below. I do not mind doing that whatsoever. This is how I go. This is how I go, right? We go 0 to a milli, man. Mark it to a milli. If y'all ain't hit that sub button, man. Let's get to the video. Let's get right into it.
The last time you texted me was in 2020.
How are you? How you been?
Good. What made you call me out of nowhere?
I just wanted to call you. I can't call you now.
Nah, I'm up now.
Heard the tale. Nerdy kid goes to school, gets made fun of by women for being nerdy. Well, that's what he thinks, but he was really getting made fun of for being weird.
Weird, bro. I will always say this. You never got bullied for like an anime. You got bullied because you're weird. You are weird. Nigga, you're weird.
Goes to school, gets made fun of for being nerdy, but then he has a come up. But then all the girls start coming back and blah, 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 blah. This is a scenario that many men fantasize about. I mean, shit, when I was a wee lad, I used to fantasize about it myself. But I was lucky. I meant lucky as good luck. I was lucky enough for it to happen to me. And in my last video, I actually hinted about the scenario. And Final Body was with a demon. A school thought, as someone called them. And the story about this girl,
man, I know
it's actually going to be my next video. And now it's time to give you
I know it was crazy. Yeah.
Hey, I'm a little sick. Now, before I start this story, I really do want to preface to y'all that I am not lit yet. Now, I've been doing this a while, and we have a beautiful community, and I really do love each and every one of y'all. But unlike Carl Fredrickson on a Blue Chew, I am not up yet. The movie's called Up. He didn't even need to say the Blue Chew part. Yes, I did. What size shoe you wear, boy? We have not
that's crazy. That's crazy.
Very much on the grind. We do not got Hellcat money over here. However, to the untrained eye, it looks that way. And because of that, people tend to think I have way more than I actually do have. Sit down and look. Back in high school, I liked this girl who we'll name Christine. Now, Christine was artistic.
That's so true.
Damn, bro, speak clearly. She was always drawing in class, which was also the same thing that I always did. We would just show up to class with fat-ass sketchbooks and just draw the whole time. Now, we never spoke. She didn't know I existed. And honestly, that was enough for me to fall in love. So I became obsessed.
This is true.
I wanted nothing more than to talk to this woman. I just couldn't build up the courage to for the life of me. But holy was I trying. The worst thing I do is follow this girl. Like, I changed my path in the hallways to make sure I was behind Shorty. Not because I wanted to stalk her, but because I wanted to talk to her, but I just couldn't. So it turned into me just following.
That's weird. I'll say I understand. Listen, I will always understand shy guys have it bad because, you know, we do some y'all do stuff like that to get a girl's attention because we don't know. But that's a little weird.
Like, I would literally be within a foot distance of her, like, just trying to force myself to tap her shoulder, but I just never could. And I did that from the time our semester started to the end of school every day. And during the last week of school, I knew something had to change. Now, of all the different hallway paths in the school that I took to try to talk to something had to change. Now, of all the different hallway paths in the school that I took to try to talk to this girl, the one that was going to give me the best shot was the one that we both had to walk in before lunch because it was the longest strip of hallway. The longest strip of hallway that we both had to walk. Now, me and this girl shared a class that was right before lunch. So the bell would ring, and then we'd walk down the hallway, and then it branches off two ways. So the left was for people with cars who like to eat off campus, and the right was for people without cars who had to eat the on-campus food. You know how
that's not even
now, this girl could drive, so she would always go to the left, and I couldn't, so I would always go to the right. So if I was gonna spit at this girl, it had to be in this hallway, and it would have to be before she goes to the left. That gave me like 30 seconds to talk to this girl, and that terrified me. I mean, every day I'd wake up, look in the mirror, put my sorry ass fit on. This is how I dressed in high school. I put my trash fit on and tell myself, today
is the day.
I'd go to
And
school,
then it never would be, dude.
Why was I dressing like this, bro?
Bro,
This video gonna get
it's
me
okay.
tight. I'd go to
Bro,
school.
it's okay.
sit in class would end. Today is the day. We'd leave, walk in the hallway. I'd follow her. I'd catch up to her. She'd go left, and I'd go right. And it went like that. She'd go left. I'd go right. She'd go left. I'd go right. Day. Until the last day of school. So the last
Of
day
course,
comes
I'm gonna
up,
say the
everyone's
last
in
day of
class, we're all
school,
just chilling.
bro. Everybody has that. Oh, it's the last day. We all just chilling, we ain't really doing nothing. But that confidence boost, talk about it.
I'm drawing, she's drawing, and like a bunk bed at a Diddy party, something comes over me. That was not in the script.
That's why it's bad. That's why. Cause where did that come from? He's a bunk bed at a Diddy party. It's crazy.
I get up, put my game face on, I walk to her, and I compliment her art. She actually rocks with it. She goes, "Oh my God, thank you. I be seeing your stuff too. I really like your style." Thanks. Well, have a good summer. And I walk my dumb ass back to the desk, bro.
I hate this, man.
Story gets me so tired.
Oh
Why
my
was I
God.
dressed like this? And why was I dressed like this? I folded, bro. That was the perfect opportunity
He
to
get
start
mad.
a conversation. And
And
just
himself.
couldn't handle it, bro. This girl's
Bro, do y'all remember? Y'all know whenever you have like random little flashbacks of really embarrassing moments you have in your life. That's how I kind of imagine a lot of just his videos in general. All those embarrassing moments, he'll just make them into videos, and then this is the same reaction like we would have to ourselves, like, "Dang, why did I do that?" But then now we're gonna see the entirety of his thought process in the entire that entire scenario.
scared me. So I go back to my desk and draw like a f***ing idiot. The bell rings and everyone gets up and starts walking to lunch. And I'm hot, bro, because I did realize that I was that I was stupid for not talking to her. So embarrassed and determined not to leave with an L, I follow her in the hallway with nothing but the intention to talk to her. We walk in the hallway, catch up to her. She goes left and I go left, bro. I'm not leaving with an L. So we're walking and I'm behind her and I'm just trying to think of what to say, but I'm just drawing blanks. And eventually the hallway ends. We leave and we're at the courtyard of the school. And the courtyard ends and we end up in the parking lot. I have been following this girl for like 5 minutes at this point, bro. But eventually she gets to her car, gets in her car, drives off. She gets to the entrance of the school. She goes left and I go right. And I just keep walking, bro. Like I feel stupid and I didn't want to look goofy and turn around and just walk back to the cafeteria. So I just kept walking on the sidewalk until I reached the CVS and then I just stood there. I don't even think I ate lunch that day, man. And that was
I
it.
wouldn't have.
School ended and I went home hurt. And I never saw her again until years later. Now that summer was the summer that I took YouTube seriously. Now when I say seriously, I don't mean I blew up because this was 2018 and I didn't blow up until 2020. So when I say seriously, I meant I was just seriously making mid-ass videos. But I was posting weekly. I was showing up. So I grinded that whole summer, got a 9-to-5, got kicked out of my mom's crib, lived with my friend, and just grinded my 9-to-5 in YouTube there for a couple years. And then I blew up in 2020. And that was the first year that I had my own apartment. So one day I'm just chilling in the crib and I get a follow from this girl. And for some reason, she looked mad familiar, but I just couldn't put my finger on it. But she was bad. So I stalk her IG highlights. And you ever be like stalking someone's highlights and like they be saying like May 2018, May 2019.
About
May like you going through them and they're forever. And then they just cuts into one that was posted like 15 seconds ago, bro. That shit be making me sick because it's like, how did you go 3 years without posting a highlight, bro? So I'm going through her shit.
Yeah.
And eventually I get to a story that says 10 minutes ago. Oh, fuck. I moved my camera. That's for sure gonna show up in the recording. Bro, I clicked that bit and that bit that whole says 5 minutes, so I can't just view her story and not do nothing. So I was already in too deep. So I stalked all of her highlights, and at that point I didn't really.
I mean, you
So
might
I
as well.
looked
You're
and I
kind of in way too
realized
deep for
it's
this.
Christine, bro. I recognize the art from high school on her highlights, and I'm just sitting there like, no way. So I initiate the IG maiden dance. You know what it is. You like a couple pictures. They like a couple pictures. You DM. They respond. But
Pink,
I didn't
it's
even get to
crazy.
DM because as soon as I liked a few pictures, she skipped it and just hit me with a, hey, 3 Ys, heart emoticon.
And then like,
I'm
shit.
just looking at that DM and I
Tight
can feel
shit.
the younger me inside going, today is the day.
He
But
just
I
had-
still got to lock in. Now, at
Oh,
this point in my life,
God.
I wasn't as much of a dork as I was in high school, but I was still
Not
a point
much.
extra ass nigga. I mean, I'm a square to this day for real. But
People don't understand. Huh, huh, huh. 4K is crazy. 4K is crazy.
she did not have to know that. So when I responded to that first DM, I'm trying to portray the most chill, laid back personality that I can. No emojis, no nothing. Like Dan Schneider to an amputee minor.
Why?
I'm trying to get off on the right foot. And I think it was working because I'm getting all kinds of, oh, I wish we linked in high school. We should have linked. I'm looking at the phone like, oh, it's like that. And as the conversation continues, I start to realize this girl was low key one of those, you know, a stall soldier. A bleacher bandit, a hallway harlot. And I started to think about it because
Yeah.
one of the other reasons I was scared to talk to this girl was because she was always talking to a different guy in the hallway. But at
This
the
is
time,
true.
I didn't realize what a school thought was. So I genuinely thought she just had mad guy friends. So
Nah.
realizing this, I come to the conclusion that I need a Carfax. So I hit up my one friend. Now in any school setting, high school,
You
or
gotta
college,
have a
I feel like
Carfax.
every guy has that one friend. It could be the same thing for women, but I don't know. That one friend who's had like everyone in the school, bro. I mean, the list of bodies in their phone looks like a damn Pokédex. And
It's
this
crazy.
friend for me was a guy who I'll name Randall. Ran through Randall. So I hit
Ran
him like,
through.
"Oh, I'm talking to this girl from high school. Do you know her?" And I go on her IG to send him one of her Instagram posts.
Yeah, he's
And
already
this whore is already in her fucking likes.
Yeah,
At
there
that
it
point,
is.
I feel like I don't even really need the Carfax anymore, but I was already in too deep. So I decided to push forward and send him the Instagram post. And he goes, "Oh, shit. Is that Christine? Hey, man.
That's
hey,
crazy.
Man, I'm going to tell y'all one
Dog.
thing right now.
If a black person say they name twice, oh yeah, they know who they looking at.
There is one thing that is always true no matter what gender. If someone's nickname is their name twice,
Yeah,
take a hike.
twice.
For men, John, man, that nigga will beat you like Ray Rice.
Preach,
Girls, if you gotta say the name twice,
preach,
cause you gonna be itching like you got lice.
preach.
That's no cap. Her name gonna be round of applause cause she gonna give you the clap. Stupid bitch. Bro, if a girl's nickname is her name twice, wrap it up. And if you hit, wrap it up. Because I'm
That's
going to
crazy.
show you right now the context in which that nickname is being used. Yo, bruh. I was with this shorty earlier. Word, who was you with? Christine. Oh,
Girl.
Christine.
Christine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly how I
I'm
get.
hearing about this girl from Randall are absolutely insane. She had a generational run in high school, bro. I'm talking 2020 Rona levels of bodies.
That's
COVID-19,
wild.
if you will. And I ain't gonna lie, when I was talking to her, she was in college, so I know niggas was passing her around like one for all. I
Yeah.
am sick. So we went to Raising Cane's.
Oh,
one
God,
day,
they hung
and-
out.
And the date is going pretty well. She's mad cool to talk to. We're talking about anime, art, like all that stuff. I folded, bruh. I was fiending for this girl for a year. I came up and she came back. That is a corny nigga's dream. And I was the corniest of them all. Of course I wasn't going to pass up on that. So we go back to my crib, put on
Obviously.
some anime, and we start to cuddle. And the whole time, my heart is thumping, bro. I'm just sitting there thinking about all the anticipation that led up to this moment. And that makes me extremely nervous. And I can
Oh, God.
feel
Performance
that she can
anxiety.
feel that because she breaks the ice. She looks left and I look right. And we get to doing our thing. And man, today was the day. It was magical. For 10 seconds. Here's
No,
here's the
no,
problem, bro.
no. Guess that happened to
Is
me.
way too excited. This was built up for years at this point. I was also 20 and inexperienced. But you're absolutely tweaking if you think I was going to be able to control myself. Now, the argument can be made. Say, man, that's not even that big of a deal for real. You could just wait a couple minutes, cuddle, do your thing with her, and hit her with another round, which, valid. However, that only works if I am mentally attracted to the woman enough to get hyped again. Because if I'm not, that post-nut clarity
Whoa,
hits
whoa,
me
whoa.
like a freight train, bro.
Whoa.
Bro, the test.
Cause that, bro, talk about that. I have had sometimes that PNC hit no bank, and it is it's like you just got hit with a Mike Tyson one-hitter quitter.
Seconds was over, I finished, and I'm just looking at myself in the reflection of my window with absolute disgust. No disrespect to the girl, I'm genuinely just telling the story. I saw all the signs, I heard all the stories, and I still hate. I felt sick. Any chance of me getting up again were completely foiled. And to make matters worse, damn, yo, what the f happened? She says that verbatim. She
That's
gets
crazy.
to blaming my ass. And
Oh,
now
God.
I'm turned off and embarrassed.
Damn,
Nothing
no.
was gonna happen for that night. I knew that. She knew that. And because she knew that, she is getting brutal, bro. She is coming from my head. She's
Damn.
they're laughing at my ass, bro. She gets to putting on her clothes and leaving. I'm still on the bed. Looking stupid. Like, bro, I know
bro.
I made it into a group chat that night. I can't even cap. Bro, she gets to my front door and dips before I could even finish putting on my clothes to walk her out. She didn't even want me to walk her to her car. But yeah, she drove me around because I didn't have a car or a license, by the way. So she goes to my door, leaves, and drives off. I'm sitting on the bed. I call
So
Randy.
bad.
Yo, bro. I just hit Christine. Christine. And I went crazy, bro.
Oh, God,
I
I'm
ain't
sorry.
handling
Lying.
this game, bro, for real.
I started lying. Hold on. I started lying so quick about how stuff happened for real. But no, bro. You don't understand how much he really speaks to a lot of men in that situation. I ain't gonna say names or nothing like that, but that just happened to me. But she ain't cooked me like that. Like that's crazy. But yeah, I love watching his videos. Shout out to Yo-Yo, man. He's really like being like that vulnerable to be able to speak on stuff like that is like it's really, I think it's really cool, as well as being able to make something entertaining out of something out of a really embarrassing situation. It's really funny. But yeah, that's pretty much it though, man. It's been Young Marky Vaughn times. See y'all next one we make. Let's go.
I'm on my half evil shit. Guess they got this shit off for guess they got this shit off for a rap.